Hello friends, welcome back to Carla's Kitchen. Today we are roasting an entire garlic head. We're going to use the tinfoil method. There are several ways you can do this. I don't have a fancy small dish with lid, so I'm not going to pry the cloves out and submerge them in olive oil, which is using a lot of olive oil. So instead, I'm just going to get out a sheet pan and a piece of tinfoil. We need a cutting board, your garlic of course, a sharp knife, olive oil, salt, and pepper. That's it. Easy peasy today. We're going to start off by slicing down about an inch off the top of the garlic. What you want to do is cut it enough so that you're exposing all of the cloves. I can see I did not get everything here, so I'm going to do a secondary cut just to get the tops off of this. And I can see the tops are falling down, so should have everything now. You want these exposed because we want to ensure you can peel off some of the extra skin, but you want to leave some of it on there as well. So most of the cloves are exposed at this stage. I've got this one and this little guy here on the side. Looks like he needs to poke his head out. There we go. I can see that it's now exposed through the skin. So I'm going to call that good enough, and then I'm going to move my cutting board off to the side. Bring the tinfoil. I'm going to place the garlic center on the tinfoil. You don't have to use a sprayer. You can just drizzle the olive oil and then push it around with your hand and make sure that you get everything covered. You want the olive oil to really be saturating the exposed garlic tops and work down in between the cloves a little bit. You can even get the edges if you like. Just to make sure everything is good and covered. I like the sprayer because it seems to give you a little bit more control with the coverage than drizzling the oil and then you have to get in there with your hands. It's just not for me. So then I'm going to go in with my salt grinder. I'm using pink salt. You can use whatever type of salt you like, and some fresh ground pepper as well. And if you don't like, if that's a little heavy on the pepper for you, use less. Okay, I'm going to kind of coax the seasoning toward the middle, and then it's as easy as just pulling everything up. It's fully enclosed, almost like if you do hair and you're making a ponytail, kind of like that. Pinch it tightly and then give it a good twist. Make sure that it's enclosed. We want sort of a steam packet to happen here. I'm going to leave this on the sheet pan just in case there's any spillage, and as well it's easier to handle. I'm going to throw this into a 400-degree oven for about 35-40 minutes, and then in that time you'll smell it cooking, and then once it's done you can either use it immediately or you can store it. You can store it in the freezer, or you can store it in the fridge. If you do store it in the fridge, you want to separate out the garlic cloves, cover them in olive oil, and they'll keep for maximum of 2 weeks. So again, 35 to 40 minutes in the oven, depending on how large your head of garlic is. If you've got one that's much bigger than that, it might take you 45 minutes. Okay, we'll be back with the finished product shortly. Okay friends, once you've got your garlic out of the oven, you want to go ahead and just let it sit for a few minutes and cool off, else you risk steam burns when you're opening it up. Carefully untwist that package and you've got freshly roasted garlic. Again, you can separate the cloves now from the skins and store it covered in olive oil in the fridge a maximum of 2 weeks, or you can use it right away in whatever dish you're working on. Do enjoy. I hope you try it out. Let me know how it goes for you. See you soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.